Hey folks, in today's video we're back with another Gold Stake Balatro run. Here, an early decision to sell off a blueprint to stay out of debt actually ended up saving the run, giving it a chance to build towards something very strong in the upcoming antes. Enjoy the video.
Green deck hype.
Do be greening some decks here. Well, if we're ever going to go into debt, this is the deck to do it on. Sure, more face cards. Definitely help here. Got extra defects. One more hand. Shay, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're currently trying to figure out what to do here. Can't wait to hear this in the YouTube video in a week and jump scare myself. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Shaders.
We're kind of in a tough spot right now. Like, I can't sell anything here. But also I have to because it's about to run out. Like, honestly, Blueprint is probably the correct choice here. Sell face and ballot, then I literally just die. Where's my flat mult coming from? If I can't discard. Like, that play kills me just on the spot. To this boss blind where I have 0 point scoring available to me. That's a really good hit. Like, even if it weren't the flint, it especially kills me because it's the flint, but even if it weren't the flint, that's probably the worst possible play I could have made, is selling the smiley face. No, sorry. Selling the credit card was the worst possible play I could have made.
Either way, it is effectively the flint.
Yes. But now we actually have a chance. And we actually have money again. Really don't want to have to take a fist here. And I'm not going to. And now I can take the voucher since we have stability. I do have 18 clubs in the deck.
You made it out of debt. Aren't you a shining example of the American dream?
Yeah, I just simply pulled myself up by my bootstraps while ignoring the wild ramblings of a chat that was confused as to what was going on. Gambling his way out of debt, what a Chad. I mean, obviously the temperance helped, but that wasn't what got me out of debt, right? Like we all saw, the keeping the delayed gratification, selling the blueprint is what kept me out of debt. Be something. Again, I have a lot of defects. And I'm not talking about chat. Madness would have been more of a consideration if we didn't have, or if it didn't have a rental tag. Okay, Space Jonkler. How about another one, though?
Well met.
Prisma, thank you for the 2 months. Let's roll once here. Then this gives me an easier time if I want to take a Wraith. Holy. Holy. Okay, that was absurdly lucky. I'll give you that one, chat. Ego Man. Thank you for the bits. Okay, we are going to need to find some flat malt soon. Or more reliable flat malt. Levels on Pluto, hope. I see what you're doing, Shay. 9 of each. Could go hearts and clubs. So that we can make the flush more easily without discarding. Got one more round with the Abstract Joker. Let's make use of it. And then use the Hermit to roll down into another flat mult option, potentially. And take another Abstract Joker. I don't like that it's a rental. Now that's a supernova. Let's just load up on clubs for a bit. This might be throwing, but it's very funny. Beautiful. Oh my god. Okay. The gamble paid off. Or magicians. Where are the clubs? Why do they keep not existing at the exact moment I'm pulling the trigger on the immolate? That's absurd. Okay. Well, it's time to discard again. This is not normally? Yeah, check him PC. Go in here first, see if we can copy one of those fellows. We can. Strength could be something. Nah. That'd be a coward's line if I wanted to sell the Space Jonkler, but I don't. Very nice. Stonks would be good. No, it wouldn't. I'm on green deck. I just have infinite money for some reason. Flush house. Holy. Oh my god. Just moon them. Nope. Yep. I think the only thing we get out of Space Jonkler for right now is a Lucky Cat. Why can't I get this lucky on Gold Stake? Skill issue. All right, probably take the trading card here. Genuinely can't believe you're alive right now. Yeah, like, part of the game is just keeping yourself alive enough to have the opportunity to get lucky, right? For most people, this run dies ante 1 or ante 2 to the boss blind, to the flint there, right? Space Joker did serve us very well, though.
Part of the game is staying alive long enough to get lucky. Weird, my therapist told me the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what going clubbing is about, right? We've gotten a lot of magicians. And like, well, see, the run isn't won yet, is the problem. Let's take this with us. I have 2 spades in my deck. That's not good. It's already the better hand.
Well met.
How am I solving this right now? The death probably does it. Let me just play 5 of kind of jacks. Golden, thank you for the sub. I think a fool might be marginally better. I'll take some doo-doo planets along the way. Mars actually could be the way. Sun would be better because we have slightly more hearts. I think I just have to get out of the trading card here to give myself a little bit of a buffer. Ooh. Yeah. Now what? Find a cat. You can come back for a bit, buddy. We've missed you. Doesn't do anything. Didn't even have to waste the death is the nice thing there. Oof. I think we can take an ecto here. I would have to sell the space man though. I don't understand why you're trying to get the needed amount of points by playing one hand when you can play like 4. Hands is money.
Don't tell YouTube, I switched over to Twitch.
I think you just did. Welcome, Adam. And even on this deck, like, hands are especially extra money. And discards are money. And money shots are money. Cat? Probably does more than this right now. Of what, like one piece of glass? Just want to make my flush house a little bit easier to find in the future. So killing off the glass cards is fine, even if I didn't take the glass jongleur. Nice order. I mean, you don't do anything but protect me against maybe the, never mind. Let's pare down our deck a little bit more. If we are going for the flush house game plan. Fine. Free molt is always appreciated. It's, first of all, not free. Second of all, at a time when it simply does not matter. Plus 50 molt after we've already had so many doublings is like as close to meaningless as you can get. I would rather go for an idle setup and just... No. Pretty pot committed to a flush house, though. Do I have any jacks that... I have that one king. Let's just moon these. And we can do this, and maybe start building up. Flush 5. Cool. We do have 2 open Joker slots. The fist is back. Spaceman's back. That's actually relevant. All right. Fine. All right. Got a little bit of headroom to go. Do need to find something though, right? I don't think I have the time to convert these all into hearts for a bloodstone. Maybe I do actually. Maybe that's the play. Since I gotta make use of those dice, right? And like it pairs well with the sock as well. I think that's the play we go for. Fortunately, that does mean we are playing 4 of a kind for the foreseeable future. Getting for a full deck switch is crazy. I mean, I don't think I have a choice though, right? My point scoring is already falling off. And I'm more likely to be able to get hearts going than I will be to hearts and a bloodstone than I will be to like get my deck ready for an idol and then also like find an idol. So you call it crazy, I call it necessary. Maybe extra hands isn't even a bad thing with the dice and all the retriggers that we have. $200 on green deck.
Well met.
Can you give me $690,000?
Is that it? It's pretty nice, though. Thank you for the 78 months, EC. If I do, you have to promise not to spend it all in one place, though. Like, we're actually just already set up for a Bloodstone if we find it. Dusk, honestly, isn't bad if we... I mean, it's expensive. But if we do get the Bloodstone, it's pretty good. Yeah, this is precisely why we needed to shift suits, because we're dying right now. We were dying. Goodbye, old friend. Talisman goes crazy with the Hanging Chad. Seed Money goes crazy on green deck. Water goes crazy when you're thirsty. He's back again. Just do this. Okay, that's a big boost. Could have sold Dusk for Spaceman. Yeah. I considered that. And I decided that I'd rather have Dusk for the future. Guaranteed. Than a few extra levels on Flush 5. It's also possible that, like, with how much deck fixing we've been doing, we just run into an idol first. Because we do be fixing our deck. Yeah.
What if I see a play you haven't made yet? Or a really funny meme thing to do? Or the Hat Man coming out of your closet?
Well, no, the Hat Man, he's been in that closet for so long, he's not coming out. He's just a confirmed bachelor. Okay, we'll play with this for a bit. But it is absolutely first to go if we do encounter a Bloodstone. I think I just buy this, clear half a voucher. Difference between Chad and Photograph is meaningful. Only one hand type. Do not. Sorry, like give me 1 second here to not die to this boss blind. You want to split your re-triggers and your scoring effects. So we have a lot of re-triggers thanks to the Chad. We need more scoring effects to get us through. If you think of each, like, if you think of both your re-triggers or your hand triggers and card triggers, hand triggers, whatever the case may be, if you think of your triggers and your scoring effects as like two factors in a multiplication problem, the best possible outcome is to have the an equal balance between them, right? The closer they get to each other, the bigger the number that they make, if you assume that you have an even number of things to distribute, right? If you have 10 things to distribute, 5 times 5 is more than 9 times 1. If there are far too little cards in the deck, isn't less than 20 bad? Why would it be bad? What is the risk if we're winning in one hand? Is that why Plasma Deck goes crazy? That is exactly why Plasma Deck goes crazy, yes. This just dilutes our planet packs with flushes, which we're not playing anymore. It's pretty cool. Ooh. All right. It's too much money to pass up on here. If I'm trying to roll into a Bloodstone. All of my deck is Jack of Hearts. So what if we do this to try and get more money shots? Go back this way. Okay, well, it's a little concerning if we don't find a Bloodstone here. Or this doesn't really matter. Maybe gives me a little bit more flexibility if I start playing towards glass. Okay, I think ideally I would like to find a sun card right now. So we kill this 3. And sun the jacks. Probably just go ahead and kill this fella as well. Perfect. All right, so now we want this. Probably didn't need to do this, actually. We could have gotten away with a copy on the sock. Cool. Buy this now. I do want to make glass, which means we probably do want to like find deaths. It's also just risk-free. Glass cards always scare me. Yeah, but eventually they're going to be necessary to get over a hump. So you can see that by like going too hard on our trigger effects rather than our scoring, that was significantly lower than when we were copying the idol, right? The reason is because we have 1, 2, the natural trigger and the red seal. That's 4 trigger effects and only 1 scoring effect here. Yeah, I probably should have just played 4 of a kind there, in hindsight. Another useless joker for my collection. So the problem here is we have very few ways to get stronger right now. Like, we need another ectoplasm into another copy of a Joker that we already have, or a blueprint. Guess glass does something as well. It's another, maybe a polychrome. So we want that stone to turn into glass. I wouldn't mind a fool here. Nice. Selling ballot for bloodstone, a terrible idea. No, that's actually a good idea. Right, because the main thing that we're doing right now is idle Sock and Buskin. So that would definitely be a way that we could improve. Glass not be bad because of the oops all sixes. Well, we don't play the glass until we absolutely need to. And so when our alternative is like risk breaking the glass versus dying, we make the choice to risk breaking the glass, right? Okay, I need to hold back on some of the wheels though, because I do want the ability to like take an ecto. We better to have Brainstorm copy the idol. Yes, we've discussed this already. I'm trying to get more money hits. So, in a sense, no, it would be worse. Could you farm by playing 4 of a kind and beat it in one hand? Maybe, but that's tedious, first of all, and second of all, 4 of a kind would probably win. This is probably playing a hand, worth playing a hand up for. I don't think we've encountered the plant yet, but we do have the reroll voucher, right?
Well met.
Opaque Mango, thank you for the sub. All right, we've got Eris in the telescope now. That's a big deal. Just barely. Cat. Okay, we are looking for a bloodstone still. That's unfortunate. We could just die here if it rolls into plant. That's fine. Brainstorm, the oops all sixes. Better odds but less hits. There's also the really, really important facet where it's just incompatible. But don't let that stop your dreams. Yeah, we're probably... It's not worth to skip for an uncommon Joker. We get so much money out of each round, and we get to see so much of each shop that it's low value on something that's unlikely to hit. Actually, the Dusk could have been worth considering as well. That's better than a Chad right now, or long term.
Chat's understanding of the game is only rivaled by their self-control. Yes, this message did cost me $1 to throw some inane shade. Why is that relevant?
Thank you, Collie. No one said it was relevant. Alright, that's probably enough additional cards. It's gonna be harder and harder to like find them for the death every time. Nope. Yep. We just got Jax early is why we went Jax first. They were originally clubs. I don't like this because we might run into some issues with glass. So let's get rid of the glass that we know is here first. Does Bloodstone still even exist? I mean, we saw a perishable, I think perishable rental version of it earlier. Oh no. Blowman. That might lead me to... No, we don't need it yet. Okay, I know I could farm here. I don't really want to get stuck in a situation where I'm risking glass. Eternal Dusk is rough. It wasn't the Eternal, it was the rental. And partially the Eternal, because like I would probably... it would lock me out of Blueprint. How big is your fortune teller? I think it was like plus 100. 127? So, irrelevant but funny. Alright, how many non-glass cards do we have? We need to get this and this. And then we're done. So let's save the death. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we could take some more glass. Could actually make it so that we guaranteed draw into it, I think. Oh, that's bad. I'm doing this. Okay. The dice are betraying me right now. This is a bad time to take a an extra card. This actually just cost me a lot of risk in a number of different ways. Okay, we're fine, but it was just like not worth it. So, just not a good choice. Not a good play. Let's do this, farm up some money. This is catastrophic. Okay. We're not adding any more cards to our deck. I also mispositioned my jokers, but it doesn't matter. I need to stop having these runs as like the final run of the day. When my brain is cooked. Glass Joker incoming. Glass Joker is just kind of worse than every single Joker that I currently have, so. I think we might need 2 pieces of glass here. Probably. Green deck does not accumulate interest. Instead, you get more money from rounds. Extra hands and extra discards give you additional money. Does anybody remember what the points were for the full glass hand? Runs at a slow burn phase where we slowly die from glass breaking. We don't die due to glass breaking, I can promise you that. E19, but you copied sock, thank you. Alright. This is where having the dusk would have come in handy. Planet X is 5 of a kind. I should have done sock here. For more money. Because this hand doesn't matter in our point scoring. The worst hand in Balatro, according to that one chatter? Not the worst hand. Let's not be disingenuous. The most pointless hand. Let's see where we stand with 5. This is... okay. Just a quick sanity check. We have 1, 2, 3 triggers. And a half. Plus this. Then we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is ideal. We might skip, depending on how much breakage we get here, because this is probably our last ante no matter what. Yeah. Like, we simply die here. We go through this every time, but again, this is what I mean when I say we don't run out of glass, or we don't die because we run out of glass. We die because of the anti-scaling. Sock me. What else would optimize this run? Something out of, like, getting out of the Hanging Chad blueprint. Bloodstone, Dusk are really the only options that we have right now. Yeah, the glass only rolls once. The number of times scoring doesn't have anything to do with whether or not it breaks. It breaks at the end of the hand, after it's already scored. Trib? What would... Trib would, first of all, do nothing for us, and second of all, just be the same as an idol. Ouch. Oh, this could be a problem. Can't take that, but it's worse than what we have now anyway. That's funny that we got them both at the same time. Devastating? Okay, this boss blind could be pretty nasty for the dusk pickup now that I think about it. Oh my god. I need it to roll high on the final hand. Please don't do this to me. Hit one of the negatives. Honestly, oops would be the best hit. Here's the thing. We die here because we sold the Chad, but we would have died next ante if we didn't go for the dusk play, so... It was also just simply the funniest possible outcome here. So at least it's got that going for it. Good run. GG's. Once again proving that we won't run out of glass.